Good morning, everybody. Dave in Kentucky. Gonna do another Shea video. This one, I thought it might be interesting. We're gonna open up a brand new old stock. I believe they're the M style injectors, but it's the adjustable. They had some different models. Got this one on a buy sell trade on a forum, DFS, for a reasonable price. A very reasonable price compared to what some used ones are going for. So anyway, that won't be the star of the show. It's just a typical injector. But I do have two soaps that I'm testing. So this should be interesting. We're going to be trying to compare them. And I've never done a side-by-side comparison. So I'm going to use them like sticks to put them on the face, either side. And I'm going to use two cashmere knots I have, very similar, so that I lather each side separately, and I'll have to try and keep that straight. We'll try to remember which. Maybe the rubber set will be on the right side. Maybe that'll help me. Anyway, these are for Dave Lee Farms. He has a natural food market. He's up in, and I'll butcher this, I'm sure, Pinckneyville, Illinois. But anyway, there's the information on his market if you want to see what he maybe sells by mail order, or maybe one of my 3 viewers is living nearby. Anyway, so the description on these soaps, he said he had 2 batches. You might remember if you look back quite a few videos, I forget, it's been months ago, he did a batch and it just wasn't even close. And then he went through some others with the soaper maker, and he's trying to utilize some of the fresh meats they have. He's trying to utilize using the tallow there. And so these are a sheep fat shave soap. But anyhow, he got 2 batches now that he feels he's very close to where he wants to be able to come to market. Batch 1 is hemp flour and oak moss. Now he's not marked which is which for me. They're half pucks popped out of the mold, so they don't look great, but top tier in performance. Smells absolutely fantastic. Batch 2 is fresh dew and cannabis. Full pucks that I might cut in half. Look better, perform top tier. Scent is subdued but noticeable, mostly because batch 1 smells so glorious. So if I grab both of them, I smell sheep fat. This smells like soap to me. This one smells slightly better, so maybe this is supposedly the really good smelling one. I don't know. Anyway, allergies and stuff get me, but I can generally smell a scent when there's a really good scent. I think they're both very subdued to me anyway. So let's go ahead and wet the face. And we'll get the rubbing here. I'm going to go with this one on this side. And this one on this side. I could have used one day and the other another day, but I just I don't know, I thought I'd give this a shot. We may end up doing that. This may not work out at all, right? hair's easy. And again, I'm not just, I'm just getting basically a soap scent from it. Maybe that's me. There are other testers. He was very happy with the results. He's shaved with both of them and challenges you to not use any aftershave lotion or anything, and to see how the post-shave feel is. Now, if you remember and saw the other video, the soap was just disappearing on the face. That does not appear to be an issue here. And to test it, we'll take our time opening up our razor. And we'll have to load a blade in it too. So there you go. New old stock Schick. And some people, you know, get these and I guess they're collectors. And I can't believe you're opening that up. Use another one. No, let's use this one. It's here, right? Forget it. Just rip things. Okay, there we go. Now I'm tearing up the instructions on the back. I won't know what to do. It comes with 2 Teflon blades. Of course, there's a dummy blade in it. There we go. Put that all aside. So, nice looking razor. See if the polish on the head here is affected from sitting out. Looks good. Okay, so again, it's got a dummy blade in there, but we know how an injector works. Key side goes in there. This is a Schick Plus Platinum blade that we have. Ka-ching! Okay. Pull the dummy blade over there. And we're all set, so let's go ahead, turn this up to 8. Has the guard on the bottom to I think that's supposed to push the, yeah, pushes the bar up to protect the blade when you're not using it. So pull it down. Let's see here. My buddy Fuzzy in New Orleans, or not New Orleans, but I guess he's closer to Baton Rouge, but in Louisiana will be happy that I opened it all the way up. That's the only setting for an adjustable, he says. I may have an adjustable. Yeah, my I prefer my my Gibbs. Razor on 4. I can use it all the way up to 6, but so the razor is a typical razor, typical injector. just after I got the into the A, B, and the C injectors, and I had the F. Still need a D at a reasonable price somewhere. I thought, why not try to get some of the other letters? So performed well. It seemed to, in that not very long time opening up the package, it seemed to be drying out on my face though. Still rinses fairly well. Let's get a rinse here. And lather up again. I'll throw a little more water at it just to see. Allergies. A little more water there too. Just thinning it out. Sorry I'm quiet. I'm trying to concentrate on the soap here, so I can give my feedback to him in more detail. All right, let's go for this. I'll start on this side this time. Feels good. Even on lathering, I'm not getting any more scent. Smells like soap. And yes, I have allergies, but that's not the issue. There's not much scent on these. That's just all there is to it. Which isn't a bad thing. Some people prefer that. Did I just do... I'm so focused on the soap, I didn't do my cross the grain pass. We may be doing 4 passes, we'll see. David. The 4 passes might end up being like 5 since I cross the grain. I'll go both directions. Too many things to pay pay attention to here. I'm not really focused on the razor. It's a basic injector. Just wondering to myself in my mind what it compares to full set on 8. Let's get the across the grain here. Got good slickness, residual. You couldn't hear me. It's got good residual slickness. That's across the grain. All right. Let me add just a rinse. And we're going to add just a little more soap for a fourth pass. Myself a little weeper there. Okay. So the soap is easy to lather, gives nice protection. It doesn't disappear on you like before. Really nice slickness. As far as I'm concerned, there's really no scent to these. That's just my feelings on it. I will be giving them some more uses where I use one at a time. Rather than side by side, that way I can lather as I normally do. And I'll either use a bowl or still use it as a stick. I kind of like the feel I get for it when I'm checking the soap out, as far as doing it by a feel on the face as I'm lathering. So I think Dave is doing well with this soap. He called it top tier. People have different terms and categories that they use, so it's certainly not an elite soap, but he is, you could say, in a top tier, depending on how you build your tier. I could see this being a soap that either one of these he could go to market with and be very successful. Slick enough, I gotta use a washcloth to do my skin stretch here. Brian's watching me, and he's telling me, use your lum, Dave, use your lum. Washcloth is there and does just as well. Really close shave. Feels tacky until you, the residual slickness, once it gets a little dry, it's tacky until you re-wet it. And then the slickness is there again. Alright, so yeah, it feels very good. The only thing I'm going to use is my Humphreys, which is basically a witch hazel with some alcohol and some other stuff. More or less used just as a antiseptic for dragging a blade over your skin. Protection. But there you have it. So 2 good soaps. I'll have to do a little further use and write-up. Happy with the razor. Not much more to say to that. We're at 22 minutes. I am so sorry. But anyway, some good things we got to enjoy. We got the 2 soaps to test out. Use them with our rubber set on the right, Dark Side of the Moon Trotter Handcraft on the left, both cashmere knots, and set on 8, our newly acquired new old stock adjustable Schick with the new Schick Teflon coated blade plus platinum in it. Anyway, Dave in Kentucky, thanks for joining me. Come and see us over on Damn Fine Shave, on a couple other forums too, but basically for the most part there, and on Toast 3, that's TOST and the number 3.com. Great place to go for information from others on single edge only razors, especially some of the older ones you need information on. The guys there can help you. So we'll see you on the pages.